lives one day at a time. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. They're here to get your day going fine. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio.
And here's your host, Miss Kim Robinson.
Hey, it's your Destiny Coach, Loretta Jackson, with Blue Flame Moments Radio Show. I want you to make sure you tune in right here to Elation Radio with Kimmy Kim to hear my show, Blue Flame Moments Radio Show. You can learn more about me at Clarita Music on all social media, and tune in to Elation Radio with Kimmy Kim.
Feel defeated and you're down for the count. You feel like life has thrown you blows and God ain't been around. But I've come to encourage you, so hold your head high. Know that God is in your corner now. Inner life, you are a winner. You just can't lose. Who burn a KO more than a conqueror? Jesus in you. You are a winner. You were born to win. More than a conqueror, power within. You are a winner. Somebody's saying to me now, you just don't understand. No, I understand you very well. Where I've been, so I come to encourage you, pull you up by your hand. Know that God is in your corner now. Your success is His plan, and you are a winner. You just can't lose.
a winner. If you think you can, then you can. Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to the Loretta Petit Show, Women Winning at Life, from ministry to marketplace. Hey, you can be a winner, whatever it is that you're rocking, whatever it is that you're doing. Just do it to your best ability. And, of course, always keep hope alive and keep your sights on the one who makes it all possible. Your help comes from the Lord. It comes from the Lord. It comes from the Lord. So always look to your help, lean to your help, and know that the Lord is indeed your shepherd. My name is Loretta Petit, and I'm glad that you're joining me on today. I do want to encourage you to reach out to me. You can send your email to lorettareviews@gmail.com. Once again, that's lorettareviews@gmail.com. To God be the glory. I'm honored to have this awesome opportunity to speak into your very being on today, to share some inspiration along the way. Want to give a shout out to everybody that's associated with this program, this broadcast, this podcast, none other than Ms. Kimmy Kim, my awesome producer. Thank you, woman of God. I do thank God for you more than you know. And to Mr. Jerry Royce. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I am make it happen kind of person. I want to encourage you to make some positive and powerful things happen, not just for you, yourself, and you, but for your community, for your family. We are put on this earth to be light to one to another, to stay encouraged, and to win the lost to Christ. Never forget that. But when you prepare yourself to make some positive things happen, the first thing we must do is visualize. We've got to visualize because, as you know, we believe and we can receive. Visualization is key in reaching any goal and making any dream come to pass. The second thing is I want to encourage you to commit. Once you know where you want to go and you see yourself getting there, it's time to commit. Put your hands to the plow and don't let up. And finally, to take the plow and start to move forward. Now, that's the last step in creating your action plan is getting to stepping. That's right. You got to move. You got to make things go forward. You've got to progress. All movement is not progress, but in order to progress, you've got to start to take some steps forward. This is where you plan, you prep, and you set yourself up for success, and you keep on moving. So on that note, I'm going to bring on my guest today who's making a lot of things happen. Yep, she has visualized, she's committed, and she's working her action, and her action is making some great things happen for those who are the recipients of those actions. She's from Atlanta, Georgia. I want you to receive today. She's an author and entrepreneur. She's a hairstylist with everyday life. She writes. She's a wife, rather, a mother, and she says she's a born hustler. She's a writer, and she's written 3 books that are in the publishing process. And another thing she wants you to know is that she owns salons, clothing boutiques, makeup bars. Oh, my God, she's done a lot. She even now sells hair bundles, 100% mink lashes, and, of course, how to apply. She helps you with that kind of thing. And for her stress relief, she says she's an athletic kickball player. I'm talking about a sister that's doing it and doing it, my God. And I believe she's doing it well because she's focused. And none other today than my guest. She is Demetria Davis. She is author Demetria Davis from Atlanta, Georgia. Hello and welcome to the podcast. How are you today, Demetria?
Hello, Ms. Loretta. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, girl, how do you do all of that? Oh, my God. I know. It's gotta come out.
I'm well-rounded.
Yes, ma'am. So,
I try to balance my life.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just finishing the sentence that you, the question that you asked. I said I just try to balance my life.
Yeah, that's a lot of balls. So maybe as people are tuned in, you can tell us what's your, regimen for being able to balance all the things that you do. Maybe we can glean from that and gain some balance for our own lives. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would say definitely a lot of prayer, fasting, meditating on the Word of God, and just living. just living with no worries, just basically, finding your interest in what life has to offer you and just going forward.
Okay, absolutely. Praying, fasting, and just living, right? You say no worries. Finding that thing, though, finding that thing that you want to do and going after that. Okay, well, that sounds really good to me. And, of course, we know that certainly does work. You say you have 3 books that's in the production mode right now. What types of books are you writing, Demetria? What kinds of books are you writing? Have you written?
Okay. Well, I do cater to women as a whole. So the books that I am writing are basically self-help books for women. However, the first book that I have just published is called A Child Born, A Woman Reborn. And this book is about my life. And it starts off from the viewpoint or the standpoint of a young girl that has been scorned and not a woman that has been scorned, as the cliche would have it. However, the book is basically catered to telling women or helping women to understand that no matter what they've experienced in life, no matter what they've gone through, traumatic or be it just life experiences, that we can overcome those situations.
Amen. Okay, speaking on that note, we can overcome. I'm sure your book starts to unfold for them some ways that they can look to overcoming, because we sometimes have gone through what we've gone through, and we know so much is in our inner, but it's sometimes a task to get it on the outer, to make sure people understand not just the glory that you see, but my step-by-step process to getting to that glory. So those are the kind of things that you share in your book.
Exactly. I talk about all of my experiences and the things that really made me feel like I was worthless and that I couldn't make it through or over those obstacles. However, I also give hints to the possibilities of how, women can change and how women can overcome those obstacles.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So that's wonderful. And when do you think your books are going to hit, and where can we look for your product?
Okay. Well, they are hitting now. So the book has been published. I have my official launch date on Saturday, August the 31st of this month. However, my books are available on Amazon. And basically, you can go to Amazon and type in A Child Born, A Woman Reborn, and you will be able to find it there. Also, you can follow my Instagram page at author Demetria Davis, also my Facebook page at author Demetria Davis as well.
Okay, sounds real good. So, Demetria, when did you know and how did you know that writing would be a part of your journey? Did you just, come up like as a child in elementary school, just always writing, or when did you tap into that gift and how? What brought you there?
That is a good question. So, yes, I've always been a stickler for words. Even in elementary, middle school, and all throughout high school, I realized that I liked to write. But, however, it wasn't until I think I was like 25 that I actually heard the Lord speak into my life, and I knew that I was supposed to write. So I didn't actually start pushing out this gift until I was 25. So it took quite a while for me to actually cause it to come into fruition.
Wow. So it's a good thing for people to just wait on it, because if they feel that that's where they're going, don't give up, because it doesn't happen overnight, right?
It's true.
Okay.
It's true.
Yeah. So about your entrepreneurial journey, you've done a lot of things and you're doing a lot of things. Tell us what a day in the life of Demetria is like.
Wow. That's a good question. As you introduced me, you said one of the key things of my life, and that is that I feel I am a born hustler. So if I'm not making money one way, I'm definitely making money another way. And so I just feel like a lot of times, we sit down on our gifts, but God has given us a multiplicity of gifts. He's given us a lot of ways to make money. So sometimes I'm like, right before I got on the call, I was just finishing up doing a sewing. I'm like, oh God, I gotta complete this because I need to get on this call. But I'm doing hair. I'm either doing lashes. I'm doing makeup. I'm selling lashes. I'm selling bundles. I'm selling books. I'm writing more books to be sold, and I'm making items like brooches. I'm bedazzling things, making shirts, tutus. I mean, you name it. God has gifted my hands, and so I definitely use them for His glory.
And your mind, your hand and your mind. Your mind
Amen.
sees and your hand says, okay, we'll do it.
Amen. A total collaboration. Hallelujah.
Yes, absolutely. That is a beautiful thing. So you have a husband and you have kids, and you don't let that hinder you. You're able to make sure you're taken care of. Mm-hmm. And then you just go for it.
Yes, I compartmentalize very well. I am a wife when I need to be a wife. I am a mother when I need to be a mother, and I'm a hustler when I need some money. Okay.
Amen. So that would be the key to somebody's success, knowing how to compartmentalize.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, knowing how to prioritize, compartmentalize, organize, get all that stuff together, because sometimes people get overwhelmed because there's so much coming at them at the same time, and they literally don't know what to do with it.
It's true.
And so
it's true. But stressing out about it is definitely not one of them.
Yeah. And they don't know what to do with it, and instead of them taking control of the situation, they allow the situation to take control of them, and that becomes an upside-down kind of thing. So, I was very interested in the things that you do as I watched you on social media, and I thought that you would be a wonderful example of a woman that's winning at life, because I love what you said. If you're not making money one way, you're making money another way, because God has given us all of these opportunities to use our gifts and to make money, and many times we sit on them. So you said a whole lot when you said that. Motivation, you can get that external, but it's the internal motivation that's going to make us, put one step in front of the other. And everybody doesn't just have that. They need somebody to activate that for them. What can you say to that kind of thing?
I would say that, number one, you can do nothing without God. But number two, you can do nothing without yourself. And sometimes the only thing it takes is a visualization of someone else that's winning at life, okay? But the thing that women tend to do is they kind of try to shy away from someone that is winning, and maybe they want to be a hater, or maybe they want to be less understanding, or maybe they just don't believe that they can achieve or accomplish what they see other people accomplishing or winning at, which is the wrong take on how to become successful. So I would say, first of all, always include God in your endeavors. Believe in God. Have faith that whatever it is that you want can come to pass. One of my I Commit partners sent me a text the other day, and I loved it so much. And the text message basically said, you can't reap the seed that you planted on that day. Like, you can't reap the harvest that you planted the seed on that same day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my thing is, the only way that you're going to reap what you've sown anyway is you have to plant the seed. So the failure to plant seed is what's hindering people's success and their ability to be motivated. Because as long as you got God and you have faith and you have belief, the next thing you need is yourself.
Absolutely. Awesome. That's right. It's going to take, God said even in the book of Genesis, as long as the earth remains, there's going to be seed, there's going to be time, and there's going to be harvest. And sometimes you say, there's seed time, sometimes the seed and then the harvest. It doesn't happen microwave like that. It's going to be seed, it's going to be time, and then it's going to be harvest. So on that note, let's check and see if we have any callers. You're listening to the Loretta Petit Show, Women Winning at Life from Ministry to Marketplace. I'm speaking with the awesomely busy and talented and making money author, Demetria. And if you have a question, you can call us at this time, Ms. Demetria Davis. I'm sure she's got something that she can share with you that would encourage you even the more, inspire you the more, based on the many things that she's got her hands to. So let's see if we have any callers on the line. But if you're listening and you want to call in, let me get that number and give it to you at this time. I always get stuff right here, by the way, with this phone number, because for some reason I can't keep this number handy. But you can dial in at, I know my wonderful producer is about to send me that number. She's saying, again, Petit, yeah. The number to dial in is 646-564-9842. You can dial in once again at 646-564-9842. Let me know if there are any callers that's calling into the line. If so, you may speak at this time. All right. No callers? All right. Well, let's get back to you then, Miss Demetria Davis. What are your aspirations going forward?
My aspirations going forward is to publish my other two books. The first book that I have published at this point, A Child Scorned, A Woman Reborn, has a sequel to it. So within the next year or so, I'm looking forward to publishing that book as well. However, in the month of October, I am going to be launching another book. It's a self-help book, and I don't want to disclose too much information about that book, but I definitely am going to be publishing that book as well, so look for something else coming from me in the month of October. But I also am inspired to move forward. I want to make my book a lifetime worthy achievement. So, in other words, I don't want this to just be a book that a person is reading. I want this book to be placed into the hands of someone that could possibly make a movie out of this. Mm-hmm. I've received great feedback from it, and the feedback that I received is, noteworthy to say the least, that some feel like the book could be turned into a movie.
Gotcha.
So I am definitely aspiring to do that.
Well, we wish you the best with that. We're going to check the line again. Is there a caller? I heard something I didn't know for sure if we had a caller on the line. So, Demetria, with all the things you do, when do you find time to, say, do the back work, the back office work, like get your, your financial statements laid out, get all your paperwork done, making sure everything is done, your income statements and things like that, because sometimes we, do well with the outside and we falter in the back office, and when tax time comes, we're pulling out our hair at the root. So how do you balance all that? How do you make that work?
Good old Monday morning. They say it's easy like Monday morning. So Monday mornings, although sometimes I am working on Mondays by appointment, but I'm always available to sell a book or sell some products. However, that is more than likely my day.
That's your business day?
Mm-hmm. My rest day when I get everything that needs to be balanced and taken care of done on Monday.
I gotcha. All right. So pick a day. As we recap and get ready to close out, I'm going to ask if you have any closing thoughts, Demetria. I'm glad that you were able to be on the call with me today to share all these positive things that you're doing. I'm just imagining all the positive energy that surrounds you because of all the great things that you're doing. But if you have any closing words, you may be able to share those at this time. That'll be great.
Okay. Women out there that has a gift, that has a talent, or that has visions and dreams, I just want to encourage you to never, ever give up. God is doing some totally amazing things in my life that at one point I didn't even feel like were going to come to pass. However, I never gave up on my dream whatsoever. As a matter of fact, the tougher things got, the stronger my faith got, okay? I went through and experienced a lot. However, Like I said before, just because I sowed the seed doesn't mean that I was going to reap the harvest within the same day. So it actually did take patience. So my sister, if you're listening out there, just because you don't see it happening right now doesn't mean that it's not going to come to pass. You just trust God, you keep the faith, you do not give up, and you believe in yourself because this is your dream. Amen.
Amen. Well, thank you for being on the call. And as we prepare to close out the podcast today, I do want to, of course, once again thank my guest, and he is definitely a poster child for winning. My God, he knows how to make money and put one foot in front of the other to make progress. He also understands the need to have patience and to wait on what God has given to her that still to stir up her gift. She uses her hands to make things and to make things that are marketable. So I want to encourage you to use what you have in your hand to make things marketable. And finally, I want to say to you today that what I pulled from her is that she doesn't sit down on her gift. She doesn't sit back and wait for someone else to come and to save her, someone else to come and to do things for her. She gets up and she gets it done. And that's what I want to encourage all of you to do. Don't forget to reach out to me, LorettaReviews@gmail.com. Let's talk about your gifts. Let's talk about what you want to do. Let's see how we can get together, put our heads together, and make some things happen. I'd love to hear from you. That's LorettaReviews@gmail.com. And as I, of course, give you my closing quote for today, I want to first pause to say it is National Lemon Meringue Pie Day, one of my favorite pies on the planet. Today is National Lemon Meringue Pie Day. If you know me and you're close to me, it's okay if you bring it over to me. I'll be happy to receive it. That's just a little joke today. I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, you have not sometimes because you ask not right. Okay. Well, listen, this is what I want you to keep in mind as we close. Remember that winners are not people who never fail, but people who never quit. My name is Loretta Petit, and this has been the Loretta Petit Show, Women Winning at Life, from Ministry to Marketplace. Kimmy Kim, thank you for all you do, and we're out. Join me here next week. I'll show up for you. Please, by all means, show up for me. Bye-bye.